This is how it looks like. It's running locally at the moment on my machine. So this is kind of, my blockchain is Ganache. And so the smart contracts are deployed on Ganache at the moment, but we also have them live on Rinkeby. So demo.fin4.net is also live and everyone can try it out. But sort of the latest version is just now locally. And the front end is written in React and it's responsive. So if I make it smaller, it's like this. So this is how it would look like on a mobile browser. So on MetaMask for mobile, this also works. And I would take you through the most basic workflow, basically creating a token and then claiming the token. There's other features that are already there and are being worked on that are also interesting, but let's focus on the core for now. So I will create a new token that will follow the ERC20 standard. Maybe you have heard it, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Let's call it the tree token Munich, because I'm in Munich. TTM. And this step might look a bit overwhelming now. These are all the basic properties of the token. Is it capped? Can the amount increase? Can it be transferred and burnable? Don't have to focus on all of this now, but basically this comes from a taxonomy paper that Marcus and Mark are working on to describe fundamental properties of a token on the blockchain.
Just 1 second, Ben, before you continue. So I'm not going through all these parameters, but just to say, we can stretch what a token represents and how it functions quite a bit. And it's not even all implemented what we still have in like from a theoretical point of view. You can really do many different things to facilitate interactions between people, and also to hopefully motivate them to do more of certain activities that are considered positive in the community.
Okay, then the next step is just a plain text field for now. Let's say get 1 token for planting a tree. So this describes basically the action you should do in the real world in order to claim this token. Next, we describe the minting policy. We called it basically how much of the token you get per successful claim. Let's just leave it at 1 for now, and the unit of measurement is 3. And now we come to the interesting part. How do users prove that they did this positive action in the real world? And basically that's in the freedom of the token creator to decide what kind of proofs he or she wants. So let's say I want people to submit a picture of that tree they planted. Plus, I also want them to reveal their location, because maybe I just want, they can only claim if they're actually there. And for that, let's say I want it to be planted here around me because I'm in my garden or something right now. Then I say within 500 meters of my current position.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the token creation step. The proof types are super flexible. We also had one on an event where I watered a flower and there was a humidity sensor in it, and that sensor triggered the proof. So now I have to confirm these transactions. You probably have both seen this MetaMask thing popping up. That's me signing the transactions basically. Yeah. In this case, I will have to sign 3 times, parameterize the token, and inform the proof types about the parameters they get. And then my token is created. Now I have created a token and it shows up here. And let's say I want to claim this now. I don't have to be the same person, of course, so you could go in and claim this now, but I happen to be both the token creator and the one who is claiming it now. So I want to, let's say, this was a lot of fun. I'm claiming this token. And now it shows up in red and I have to submit proofs. So far, I haven't gotten a balance on this token. And let's do that. So if you remember, it was 2 things, the picture proof and the location proof. Let's do location first. It's going to ask me to allow location access. Yes. And then I submit it. Yep, that one is through. One part is done. And for the other part, I prepared a picture planting a tree. So, and that gets uploaded to IPFS now, to the Interplanetary File System, decentralized storage.
Yeah.
And as the way this proof type is built up, someone else has to approve it. So I prepared a second account, Julia here. I just copy the address. So I want Julia to approve this because she was with me planting the tree, let's say. So like this, or I could also do it via the QR code scanner, but I don't have anything printed out right now. Submit it. All right. And now you see it's under claims. It will still show up as red because I'm waiting for Julia to do things, right? So let's switch to her account. So I imagine I'm now on a completely different computer.
Yeah.
I'm going to reload the page. And here you see it looks different. There's no open claim because Julia never claimed something, but she has a notification here. And she says, someone is asking you to approve this claim. And let's have a look. And she's like, yeah, I was there. This actually happened. Let's approve it. Okay, that's done here. Let's go back to Peter. And here you can see now that he has indeed a balance on this token. So the claim will show up as green, and he was minted a balance of 1 on the tree token, and also earned some reputation token for interacting with the platform. And yeah, from here on, basically, if I click on this, I can get more details, and this takes me to Etherscan, if it would be on Rinkeby right now, to get more details about what's happening on the blockchain. And from here on, I could transfer my token to someone else. You could imagine I want to trade it with a tree token Zurich or whatever I want to do with it. Yeah, other features, I will not go through them, but just to say token collections is meant to bundle up a few tokens. Let's say the ETH Zurich wants to bundle up all their sustainability token in one sort of portfolio and maybe also add their logo. They can do it here because eventually we want to have a lot of tokens here in this list. So there's a way of filtering them, curating them. You can make user groups to make proofs like one of the people in this group has to approve that this happened, for instance, like this. Or I can make a group of people admins on a token collection, and then they can add or remove tokens from a token collection. Yeah, what else? We can send messages. We can transfer tokens. An interesting part that would be a whole huge discussion itself is the so-called token curated registry, TCR. We had one guy doing his master thesis on it and then implemented it. Basically, it's a way of curating these tokens into official tokens. So those that we would say are in the spirit of the platform and we want to support them. So if I would click apply here, it starts a voting process where people who have so-called governance tokens can vote the token on that list or challenge it to go off the list. And it's economically incentivized that everyone who participates wants the list to be as useful as possible. That's the idea behind it, basically. So that's what I would like to show you from the platform. And the code is all open source, of course. The contracts are in this one, and the front end is in this one. And we have a team working on simulations using CutCut. And yeah, some more archived stuff. Yeah, that will be it.
Yeah.